Alright, what is up, people? We're gonna be doing spark plugs on this 2015 Honda Accord. Now, the only thing is, it's gonna be something really new. I'm installing these Ruthenium HX ultra high ignitionability spark plugs. I've never had Ruthenium spark plugs ever. This is my personal car, so let's get straight to it. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is take these bolts off. You don't really need an extension, but if you have one, it'll be cool. Alright, now what you want to do is press on this right here. It's like stuck or something. Anyways, oh, press this way, not that way. All right, let's disconnect these. All right. They look very good. Changed the valve cover on this car a while ago. Put aluminum valve cover instead of the plastic. Obviously changed the valve cover. All right, you want to get your 14mm socket. And now that you broke it loose, go on to the other one. Easy. Came right out. Oh yeah, these are burnt. Damn. No wonder why I've been getting horrible gas mileage lately. Huh. I wonder why there's oil here. Like a little bit, but not in the rest of them. Probably the seal of the valve cover, but who cares? I'll address that in a different video. Oh yeah, they're burnt. Fuck. These are gone. Some of you are gonna be like, well, Rami, why are you taking it out with the impact? Well, you can take it out with the impact, dumbass. You just can't put it back in with an impact. Don't be stupid. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put the spark plugs back. I've already put one. So what you want to do, look how nice this looks. Anyways, comes with a protective shield, but by the way, I cleaned this socket, so all the oil that was in there already gone. So you want to put this in there. It's a 14mm. You can use a 12-point socket or a 6-point. It's not high torque and won't really mess it up anyways. So you want to tighten it all the way until it bottoms out. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same thing for the last two spark plugs, but I don't need to show it to you because it's tedious. Alright, so the factory service manual calls for 13 foot-pound torque spec. That's what I have my not so accurate nor expensive torque wrench at. Feels super low. I don't know if I can trust this, but hey, that's what it calls for. You can definitely use 15 if it doesn't feel much. I like to use 17 sometimes. Let me see how 17 feels like. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Cool, looks good to me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put these stuff back. Ignition coils, make sure you wipe them right so that way there's no condensation, no water, nothing. Now you can definitely use dielectric grease. I don't see a point because it's not really an old car. All right. We're gonna plug him in from here, not from the far right. Okay, and then this puts right in there. Okay, now it locked. I don't know what happened here. All right. All plugged in. This is in there. Everything is in the right orientation. That's when you put this back. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right, let's go start it and see how it feels. Should start right away and not blow up on us. Where are my keys? Are they inside? All right. Please don't blow up. Okay, first time it's not gonna start. Second time it will. Yeah, it's idling really good. Now, obviously, you don't want to rev the car right away. Just let the spark plugs work their magic inside first. Okay, engine feels really stable. All right, looks like we're doing a good job. All right, we're gonna be driving this thing. I still can't believe my spark plugs were that burnt out. Okay, feels just as normal. Actually, let me take out an eco mode. Eco mode is a little bit of a cheat. Yeah, it like cripples the car. Feels slightly like almost the same, but I don't drive it that much yet, so go ahead and see. It's not a Lamborghini, by the way. That's a RSQA in a different body. I don't know why people be glamorizing these cars. Alright. I have a lot of tools in the car, by the way, so it's gonna be heavy. But yeah, it pulls a little bit better than the old ones. But probably because it's new spark plugs. Maybe not because it's Ruthenium. The only thing Ruthenium is a little bit like it's a step colder, and what do you call it? It's just high ignitionability. I think it's just almost the same as Iridium, but probably slightly better. And the only advantage over Iridium is that it lasts a little bit longer. I think Iridium's like lifetime or around 100,000 miles, but maybe this one will last like 150,000 miles, you know what I mean? Or it'll go forever. You probably won't have to change it ever again. But regardless, car's working very good. I have a feeling I'll get a lot better, well, maybe not a lot better, but slightly just improved gas mileage. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment below. I would appreciate a like, a share, and mainly a subscribe, as it helps me a lot put more videos and help you guys in the future. Other than that, see you later.